What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So we are jumping back into another demo for the Choose Wisely Festival, and this one is called Ventreville, A Cure for Sorrow. Hopefully I pronounced that right. The devs reached out to me and asked me if I could give their demo a go. And so on the Steam website, it says, determine the fate of Ventreville, a city plagued by sickness and secrets. Play as 6 protagonists with unique abilities as you interrogate and outwit suspects, hide from enemies, crack puzzles, and even call the gods for help. What are you willing to risk to find the truth? So this one definitely piqued my interest for sure, and I'm looking forward to giving it a go. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Okay, chapter selection. Okay, so it looks like we can only be Orven Zanri right now. I don't know if that's going to be opened up, outside of it, and you can pick whoever you want to, or if it just takes you through one character at a time right now. Okay, you're late. I'm not. I'm quite early. I'm here now. We cannot do anything about the past. You say that as if this is the first time you've been late, but never once have you been on time. I should take my business elsewhere. So be it. I need nothing from you, and I doubt you'll find a vendor as accommodating as me. We needed the shipment to have more flavor. You're sure these have been steeped for longer? You can check the wooden crates delivered exactly as ordered. Then that is all. I'll see you next month at dawn. I shall come when I come, Scion. Careful with the name, M. Has what little left of your brain rotted to the point of stupidity? Oh. It is a very dangerous and stupid thing to bite the hand that feeds you. You'll regret this. You will respect me, or you will fear me. Choose either, but if you choose fear, you may lose your tongue. You're scum. I get things done. What do you do? Scurry back to your master. Damn. I will be waiting. Wonder who M is. Grandma, you know I love you, and you know I love to hear your voice, but you don't have to call me first thing in the morning every day. It's been a month of this, and it can't be good for you. Everyone else in Germanin is sleeping. There isn't anything for you to do after the call. You can't be waking up at 4:30 a.m. just to make sure that I haven't slept through my alarm. I'm fully 18. Yeah, I know, Grandma. I'll always be your little boy, and you'll always be my favorite person in the world. Even more than Ret Avidine. Avidine? I think it's Avidine. It's not even a competition. You're my one and only, always. I love talking to you two, Grandma. But I think we can probably talk after my shift so you can get your full 8 hours of beauty sleep. Not that you need it. I know. I gotta go. I love you. I'll call you before I go to bed, okay? We're gonna start our new nightly routine so you're not waking up at the crack of dawn anymore. Bye, Grandma. Love you. Oh, that's sweet. She's going to call me tomorrow morning. Oh, yeah. Grandmas are always like that. Grandma is calling you no matter what you tell her. And she'll call you in the evening and she'll call you in the morning. All right, time to take off. Okay, it's time to make a difference. Time to set a new production line, PR. A good world starts with goodness and me. Oh, I like that one. Let's go with that one. Orven Zanri, don't forget that goodness in the world starts with goodness in you. Grandma, how are you always spitting fire? Because she's a grandma. All grandmas are like that. The best thing about waking up so early is passing all the cafes and bakeries. Like, the sunrise is always beautiful, but the bakeries, this is their time. Oh yeah, that bakery smell. Mr. Langtree, good morning. Honey, if you get here any earlier, you'll be stuck sitting outside of the factory. I think I said Mr. It's Mrs. It's Mrs. Ugh, You know what? If I could ever have a video where I didn't like screw up a word, the world's probably ending at that point. I know you want to get here as early as you can, but I'm telling you, I start at 5 a.m. on the dot, and I won't come a minute earlier. Do you understand me? Or you could just give me your key. My dear, you are way too young to have work be your life. But I do enjoy our morning conversations. You're such a sweet boy. I'll help you with the second floor in the basement. I know you said your knees were acting up last week. Orven, you gotta save some of that energy for later. Your Mr. Avidine is coming today. But the results of the review are tomorrow. Indeed they are, but you know how we didn't do so well the past couple times. We didn't do well. Yeah, I heard the man failed us twice before. Go with that one. Wait, what do you mean we didn't do well? Rhedium has been trying to be cleared for public distribution, but I guess our reports aren't as impressive as they need to be. So, Remedium has been denied twice. Yes. I think Mr. Avidine knows that the past can weigh on our hearts, so he might say a couple words to help us keep our chins up. Oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm sure that Mr. Gungan has been working as hard as we have. Are you worried, Mrs. Langtree? The only thing I'm worried about is you losing your spirit, child. Come on, honey. Let's get this place pretty for Boss Man. Orvo. Herb, you're early. And somehow, no matter how early I am, you always seem to beat me. You might as well sleep here, Orvo. You gotta rein it in. When I met her, your grandma's gonna kill me if I don't get you in check. When I meet her, I'm pretty sure Mrs. Langtree told me how early I'm allowed to come into the factory. I should try to use my quick wit to get it right. Though if I use my quick wit, I have to answer quickly. And if I get it wrong, I know Mrs. Langtree will be pissed since she just told me the time she clocks in. Maybe I should play it safe and not try. What to do? Oh, we're trying quick wit. Nice, let's get it. But I have to get this right or Mrs. Langtree will think I don't listen to what she's saying and she'll harp on this for the rest of the week. 5 a.m. That's it. Mrs. Langtree won't get here a moment earlier than 5 a.m. and neither will I. That's right, honey. I don't want to see your big old eyes any sooner than 5 a.m., no matter how cute they are. Also, I've been wondering, why are you Orvo and why is Herwin Herb? You both have such handsome names, you should use them. Tell her, Herb. Well, we didn't come up with these names, did we, Orvo? You know, Miss, Odichi? Might be right. Oh, say no more. I should have known. I don't understand why Wilhelmina gets it wrong when you are speaking your name to her. It's not as if she's reading it. Good morning, compatriots. Here we go again. What an absolute gorgeous day for Mr. Avidine to grace me with his presence. It's like the Sovereign Father coming to meet the Holy Mother, destined, fated, intended, doomed. Quit it, man. She's right there. And that's all these old ears can take for the day. See you, Orvo and Herb. See you later, Mrs. Langtree. See you, Mrs. Langtree. The young lads, Herb and Orbo. Oh, he's got a new name now. Orbo. Good morning, Mrs. Odichi. You look really pretty today. Why, thank you, young Orbo, for noticing my deliberate choice in attire, for it was specifically chosen to be noticed by the wondrous Mr. Avidine. Surely today will be the day he sees my visage and falls in love, as I have with him. Isn't Mr. Avidine married? Dude, we do not speak of that witch here. That harlot has him by his throat, and I know she's secretly stealing him from everything he has. Like, his money? But don't they live together? With their kids? If only it were just his wealth, you silly child. He is taking his life. She's tapped. Like the blood-sucking vampire she is, she will steal his life away. His life would be best spent with me. She's taken his future and his happiness and his fulfillment. I don't sound like that, do I? You're good. You're good. We should probably go, Orvo. It's way too early for this. I thought it'd be Orbo. I can't keep up with this lady. We'll take her first attempt and we'll stick with it. Take me into his arms and say, Wilhelmina, you look lovely today, as you do every day. There's no moment when my mind is not thinking about you, and I will respond, likewise, and that will be indicative that we have been of the same mind this entire time. It is love. It has always been love. And finally, my sister will look at me with envy as I have the most respectable and valued man in the whole city besides me. It is my destiny. It has always been my destiny. There's no wasted time, only time waiting for perfection to coincide. There is no possibility of dying alone. There's only patience for the future. With enough time, I'll be married to Ret Avidine. I'll be the mother of the church, and surely when people see my potential, they will have no other choice but to make me mayor. In their awe, how can people not surrender themselves to me? Wilhelmina, the start of your future begins today. Oh my goodness. Wow, that woman. She's a little much. Who's crunching? Ah, I love food. You should really eat breakfast. You're always so hungry in the morning. Look, you should really eat breakfast. You should really eat before work. But I love sleeping. I can't believe you get up early and you cook all your meals by yourself. And they're not even like sandwiches, bro. They're actual meals. It just takes practice. You should help your mom cook. You've got that sense, though. Like you know what a dish needs to taste good. I don't have that. I'm telling you, it's all practice. Trust me, I've had a lot of time to get used to spices and seasonings. Bro, you're 2 years younger than me. When did you have that time? Orven, you good? You fidget with your legs whenever you're nervous. Sorry. I just wasn't super active as a kid. So when I was in bed, my grandma would give me food, and I guess what she'd put in there as a game. My grandma was super good at cooking, so it was really hard to begin in the beginning because of how many spices she'd use. Dang, you'd get breakfast in bed? No wonder you love your grandma. Yeah. She's the best. Mrs. Langtree, how are your mornings? You know, sweaty from working in the hot shop? You'd think for a factory that used to make elixirs, there'd be an easier, more magical way to blow glass. Or at least a way to keep us from getting so sweaty. What you need is a cool towel around your neck. No need for any weird magic when there's water and towels. Magic isn't weird, you're just jealous you can't do any. Of who? You can't do it either. Do you think I can be the best glass blower and not be able to work with elixirs and potions? So I might not be able to do magic, but I can sure as hell contain it. Blowing glass isn't easy. Good work, boys. Aren't you excited to see Mr. Avidine, Mrs. Langtree? Child, he's just a man. But if he's coming to say we're getting raises, I'd gladly join Wilhelmina in his fan club. Just wait till you hear him speak, Orven. He's always well-spoken and proper. Very boss-like. That's true. I'm surprised he never wanted to do anything with politics, honestly. He's got the orientation for it. Why are you so excited, Orven? He's kind of what I want to be when I grow up. I was really helped by him when I was younger. He's even known in Germanin. Isn't it cool to be that influential? I'll say he's what I want to be when I grow up. He's kind of what I want to be. A big boss man, huh? No, just someone who can help a lot of people. My beloved. Everyone. It looks a little bit like Bruce Wayne. Thank you all for bearing with me in my little talks. I know you have better things to do than listen to me. I know some of you might not know me, and as the one asking you to do what you're doing on the daily, I thought it was only right to introduce myself. It is my pleasure to have such talent working for me. I'm Ret Avidine. but I know there's much to do and little time to do it. As you all know, tomorrow we will once again receive the results of the apothecary's review for the clearance of Remedian. And I just wanted to say that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of you. You are no ordinary man. And I do not mean man in the dividing terms of male and female. I mean it with the collective power of our entire species behind it. And even amongst the grand populace, you are no ordinary man. For the ordinary man is a coward polluted by cynicism and masked with a proud sneer. They see man striving towards the boundless sky and they place themselves above us. They place themselves with the gods, but they are helpless and powerless in shaping the fate that awaits them. Though they see themselves on par with divinity, they refuse to risk or tempt or touch the divine power that the gods have bestowed upon us. They refuse to risk failure, and they refuse to risk greatness. But you are no ordinary man, and I know we are not against any ordinary foe. We stand against the bellowing and unkind force that is nature. This plague is decisive and cruel. It does not spare, and it does not relent. And so the answer to my faith in defeating this foe cannot come from a what, but an unshakable resolve comes from the answer of who. Who are the ones in the administration making the hard decisions? It is Scion Gungand. It is Miss Wilhelmina Odici. I can't say that last name. She just squawked like a chicken. He definitely not gonna pay attention to you. Who are the ones in the laboratory whose sharp minds push against the boundaries of what we know science to be? It is. I didn't even realize there were that many lab technicians. Who are the ones in manufacturing whose strength and dexterity mold the future? It is. Don't tell me. Mrs. Sage Langtree, Herwin Tambor, and our newest member, he knows me? Orven Zanry. It is to all of you I ask this. Who can bear the weight of the sky? Only the tallest of men. You are no ordinary man. You are the tallest of men. The tallest of men. And let us be reminded that the answer as to why we do this is not a what, but also a who. It is not for the glory, the money, or any political power. We do this for our mothers and fathers, our wives and our husbands. We do this for our children and grandchildren, for the future of humanity. We risk failure. But know this, tallest of men, our victory is assured. Those who deride and mock our efforts do not realize that it is not a question of whether, but when. So perhaps we fail to be approved again. Perhaps we fail 10 times, 100 times to be approved. This will not stop our relentless efforts because my unshakable resolve is in you, O tallest of men. We will see our children healthy. We will see a world free from disease, and those that mock us will then use their mouths to thank us when we have saved this city. Tallest of men, go, and with your hands, hold up the sky. Dude, he should be a politician. That was incredible. Though someone might need to help Mrs. Odici. I think she fainted the moment Mr. Avidine spoke her name. Even Mrs. Langtree's clapping. Are we? What's Herb chanting? Who are we? The tallest of men. Who are we? Tallest of men. Tallest of men. Tallest of men. You all have the rest of the day off. We'll see you tomorrow. I've never seen Mrs. Langtree move that fast. Orville, you want to hit up the tavern? Production's gonna show up and show what these hands can do. I'm good, Herb. I'll catch you tomorrow. It's just us. Should I go to him? Why not? Mr. Avidine? Orven Zanry? Man, I can't believe you know me by name. I mean, how many people work for you? And it was so cool how you named all of them. I mean, Herb and Mrs. Langtree told me you were good at talking, but I mean, I think everyone felt pumped after hearing that. Did you come up with that on the spot? What do you think? With all due respect, sir, no way. Perceptive. Did you want to speak to me, sir? Do you want to talk in my office or sit outside? Let's do his office. I guess your office? Very well. One moment. You can do magic? Recreationally, it's nothing amazing. I have none of the intelligence of a wizard or any skill of sorcerer. That's crazy. I wouldn't have expected that from you. It's a blessing and a curse. Isn't the difference between the two just what spell you choose? Or who you use it on? Well, I'm sure the store is happy to be so safe and secure. I'm assuming that's what the spell did. It's not going to change me into a spider, will it? Have a seat. The spell will do no harm to you. It only keeps my door magically locked. We've had our fair share of lockpicks, but this way only I can dispel it. When do you dispel it? Never. The spell continues so long as I am capable of casting it. Isn't that tiring? Doesn't that mean you don't sleep? Thankfully, it's a passive effect. Sleeping or awake, it requires very little for me to maintain it. In Germanon, I used to have a buddy that could talk to plants. You would think that trees would be like chill, but they're awful at keeping secrets. Those leafy bullies are the biggest squealers I know. Germanon is a fine town. Why did you leave it? Well, it was really hard because I love my grandma and I've got friends, my friends there. But there's so much more to the world, you know? The city is such a different place with so many different people with different lives. And my factory? Your work. I mean, it feels like he's more like with his work. This might sound weird, but this factory kind of gave me the life I have now. When I was young, I was really sick, like I couldn't get out of bed. And a lot of magical and non-magical doctors came by, and they had some stuff that would help, but they were all so expensive. And the cost was okay when my grandma had my grandpa, but when he passed, we couldn't keep up. But then we heard about Avidine's elixirs and how you were mass producing these potions so that they could be cheaper for people like me. We weren't sure if it would work. I mean, this was over a decade ago when the idea was new. We bought some and my grandma prayed hard and here I am. You cured me, man. I didn't cure you. There's no thanks needed. The elixirs were made by skilled wizards and technicians. Your grandmother was the one to take care for you. Or was the one to care for you. And it was your body that was able to fight through the disease that was keeping you down. I'm glad my products were able to help, and I as well in some remote way. You mentioned Avidine's elixirs in your application. I mean, I had to. I wanted to work in this factory. And Grandma said that it was good to distinguish each application from the rest. But I swear I wasn't lying when I said all the nice things I did. To other places, yeah, but not for here. This was always my first choice. Orven, I accepted your application because your resume was moving and I wanted to grant you the opportunities of this city. But I do not want you to stay in my factory. You're intelligent, you're compassionate, you are driven. You are extremely hardworking, you are young. These can all be better used elsewhere. Sir, am I being fired? No, you'll stay as long as you see fit. And that should be for as long as you are learning and growing here. If you recall, I said production's assets were strong and were their strength and dexterity. Yours is your mind and your heart. Seek other opportunities, Orven. Mr. Avidine, I've only been here a month. How are you so sure you know me? If I'm this good, why would you want to get rid of me? I do not want to get rid of you. I have 2 young children, Lunette and Maddie. As a father, I would feel it be a disservice to you if no one told you how much potential you have. I would hate to be the cage that keeps you from greatness. I don't know you like your grandmother does, nor am I claiming to. Though I had not formally introduced myself, I've been looking over your work. I quickly heard about the young man who accompanied Mrs. Langtree and helped with her task. Miss Odechi rarely has anything to talk about aside from herself, but she did not fail to mention how quickly you picked up your skills, and how eager and respectful you were to work here with the workers around you. And Herwin has never been this focused, likely because you've given him an example of a young person with a goal in mind. I do not know what you would want to pursue, but I suggest you think about what it is that you really want, because I know that with your mind and heart and body, you could achieve whatever you set out to do. Then why not the lab technicians? Or I could move up to the administration. You would want to work in administration. No. Obviously, if either of those positions are what you desire, then pursue them. But somehow I doubt that any of those positions would be what you desired to do if my name or factory were not attached to them. Orven Zanry, look at me. You are an exceptional young man. I'm very proud to work with you. but I'm even more excited to see where you go in the future. And I advise that you do not drag your feet waiting for your future to meet up with you. Opportunity will be here before you know it. Is late. You should get something to eat. I would suggest all bread patisserie? Patisserie for a quick meal. Shoot, I didn't realize I'd taken this much of your time. No, it was me taking your time. Thank you for indulging me. Are you walking out too? I'll stay a bit longer to sort things out before tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Mr. Avidine. All that you said, it means a lot. I'll really consider it. Of course, though I doubt I'm the first to have said this to you. No, Grandma beat you to it. As she should. Good night, Mr. Avidine. Good night, Orven. What a crazy day. Wouldn't have expected Mr. Avidine to invite me to his office. And then he could use magic. What do I want to do? Yikes. I guess I want to get dinner. Mr. Avidine mentioned ABP, and Herb might still be at the tavern. Where should I go for dinner? Ooh, we get a map. I can try out ABP, or I can go home. Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff. Zigford Manor, Bank, Police Station, School, APB, Municipal Building, APB. Oh, there's like 2 of them. Valentine Mill, Valentine Apartments, APB. Oh, there's 3. Shop, Apartments, Dr. Kai's Clinic, School, Shop, Construction Site, Mortuary, Police Station, Liz's Bluebird Bakery, Orphanage, Church of Sovereign Father and Holy Mother, Jones Apothecary, Avidine Manor, Hospital, Tavern, Avidine Factory, Home. Okay, we'll meet up with Herb. Maybe? Does it not let me? Okay, I selected it, so how do I go there? Oh, that's not good. Oh, okay. Well, we had to go home. It wouldn't let us go to the tavern or the APB. I don't know if maybe that's not in the demo. I'm not sure. I already have stuff meal prepped. I might as well go home. What a day. Ugh, I gotta get better at closing my door. I'm not in Germanon anymore. Everything looks fine, though, as always. Probably because I'm just surrounded by Avidine employees. Wait, what's these carrot stalks? Are these bites? Shoot, I was worried about humanoids. I didn't think about pests. I gotta find what made these bite marks. I won't be able to sleep if there's a creature that can crawl on my face while I'm vulnerable. Nothing are under my ironing board table. I keep some fruits on the table, but it looks like they're fine. Where could this creature be? It didn't touch my phonograph, did it? That was a graduation gift. Everything looks okay, though I might have to dust it soon. Oh gosh, if I find it in my bed, I'm gonna freak out. Looks clear. Phew. I think I'll have to burn the sheets if something got slime on it. Nothing in the sink. Let me check underneath. Oh, it's adorable! A toot root? How'd you get all the way here, little fella? Oh, it's so cute. You're so cute! Ah, I've always wanted a toot root, but Grandma would never allow any pets at home. Let me get a good look at you. Well, I see your beautiful flowers, so it looks like you're getting ready to sprout some fruits or veggies. And let me see. I see the heart-shaped leaves, so it looks like you're a little lady. Did you enjoy my carrots? Smile. So cute. I'm glad you like them. Can I pet you? Smile. Okay, I'm gonna pet your head now. Smile. She's so cute. If she's not retreating, maybe I'll try and pet her chin. Smile. Looks like you don't hate me. Can I name you? My name is Orven. And your name is... Oh, we are going to put me in the game. We're going to name our toot root Azrael. Azrael, that's a great name for you. You're in luck because I too like veggies. So I already have a bunch to share. Let me get some right now. Looks like I got some lettuce, peaches, and tomatoes. Which should I give Azrael? Out of those choices, I would rather eat the peaches. Who doesn't like peaches? Not sure if you get a ton of opportunities to try these, so I hope you enjoy it. Smile. A face covered in peaches is a happy one. I'd really like it if you stay. Can I really keep her? She should have a home. She should be free. No, we're keeping. I'm going to do it. Azrael will have a home. I'll be responsible and make sure she gets her sun and also water. And now she'll have a steady source of food and company. Win-win. Okay, Azrael, you're going to live here now. I'll take really good care of you. Smile. I knew this was the right choice. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, let's try quick wit. I feel like I was supposed to do something before I went to bed. Call Grandma. Before I call Grandma, I better shower. Ain't no way an Avidine employee gonna get stanky. Gonna be stanky. Love a good shower. Now to call Grandma, let's see if she remembers our new call time. Child, why are you calling me so late? Grandma, I told you this morning we're going to call at night now. This way you don't have to wake up so early. But I'll have to go to bed later. Ain't it the same difference? Grandma, you know you have trouble sleeping anyways. This is better than you having to wake up at dawn. I guess you're right. Look at you looking after me. And you know I love doing it. I am a lovely sight. Of course, Grandma. I guess this can be nice too. I liked waking up to the sun and my son, you know. You pick up that play on words? Got you loud and clear. But now I get to hear your voice lull me to sleep. Maybe this is the melatonin my body actually needs. Let me tell you about my day. That's cute. I like their the grandma and grandson relationship. So that's what I'm thinking about. What I want to do, who I want to be. Pretty big stuff, right, Grandma? Grandma? Oh no, she fell asleep on the phone. Good night, Grandma. Love you. I hope she was in bed and wasn't like hunched over her couch or something, dangling from the side. I almost forgot. I got one more good night to say. Yeah, you better say good night to me. Good night, Azrael. I filled the tub so you don't get dried out. I'll see you in the morning. I hope you sleep well. It's a cloudy night, so it's nice and dark. But hopefully tomorrow has bright and clear skies. Clear skies. Clearance. I hope we get clearance. I don't know what I'd do if I were Mr. Avidine or Mr. Gungan. Gungand if we don't. I hope. Who's banging on my door? What's happening? Oh, we're investigating. I should probably make sure everything's okay. Azrael? What's up, buddy? Why are you banging the door? Let her out. Well, I guess she wants out? I don't want to... No, come back. Okay, we'll let her out. Do you want to leave? Wait, but I've got food and water and it's warm here. What more do you want? Okay. You can come back anytime, Azrael. I hope you come back. I do too. Now that I called Grandma at night, I've got some time in the morning. I'll make my breakfast and then I'll think about what to do. Who doesn't love French toast, fresh fruit, some honey, and whipped cream? Oh, that sounds delicious. What do I want to do? If it's not Mr. Avidine's factory, then I'm not sure what I want to do. I just want to help people who can't help themselves. If I didn't use what I have now to help others, I don't know. It would feel like all that Grandma and Grandpa did were in vain. Ah! Well, I guess you can strike out Chef off the list. Talked so much game and I forgot the splatter guard. Well, I'm not going to make any headway thinking in circles like this. Might as well do something productive like eat. Let's make something that Herb and Mrs. Langtree would like. What do I have in my fridge? Let's see. There's heavy cream, butter, various cheeses, broccoli, peppers, asparagus, garlic, onions, eggs, blueberries, and strawberries, and yogurt in the fridge. And then the freezer, I got shrimp, chorizo, and this skirt steak. Oh, and this ice cream. That is nobody's but mine. Pantry's got some bow ties, spaghetti, and little shells. Tomatoes, also got some bread and rice and sweet potatoes. What to make? Ooh, chorizo, shrimp, or steak? We're doing steak. Steak, tomatoes, onions over rice sounds pretty good if you ask me. And I'll pack some spices so that Herbie can guess which ones I put in. All right, all set. It's time to go. Let's go. The results are in today. Walk boldly, Orven. Leave veggies out. Walk boldly, Orven. Walk boldly, Orven. You've got people beside you who will catch you if you stumble. Working hard for you, Grandma. I hope he shut his door. No wonder Mr. Avidine and his family requested ABP so often. These smells make my morning. I've always wanted to learn how to make my own bread, but it seems way too hard and time-consuming. This must be how Herb sees cooking. I was going to say, the way he loves cooking, he should be a cook. Open his own restaurant. Mrs. Langtree, you beat me. I know, I was worried something had happened to you. I don't remember the last time I beat you to work, because the first day you came here, you were waiting for me at least an hour. I so curious, so excited. Look at me now, already slacking. No, child, this is good for you. I'm proud of you. And I've got a surprise for you. I made you and Herb lunch. Sweet thing, what are you wasting your time on us for? I mean, I had to make lunch anyways. It'll be a good ego boost if you guys like it. I know it'll be delicious. Thank you, Orven. You're welcome. But I don't want this becoming a regular thing. Herwin will become dependent on you, and he really should be doing these things on his own. And I have food of my own. My boys already waste so much of my food. Oh, wow. If looks could kill, Mrs. Langtree's sons would be with Grandpa. Well, this will be a special treat then. I hope you enjoy it, Mrs. Langtree. I will. I really will, Orven. Thank you, sweetie. I'll take the second floor and basement. You truly are a blessing. Compatriots, a blessed morn to you all. Good morning, Mrs. Odechi. I hope you're feeling okay today. I know you fainted yesterday. That can't be good for you. Orven, well with you. Orven, well with you. My body could not be better, as I've gained the acknowledgement of Mr. Avidine himself. Miss Odechi, as the production manager, I would expect that Mr. Avidine knows you. Don't you guys have meetings? Monthly. However, he acknowledged me to the entire factory. Now everyone knows that we are in relation. I don't think that's what he said. Perhaps not yet, but soon. Wilhelmina will be an Aberdeen yet. Is your goal really to be a homewrecker? Why are you so fixated? Oh God, you know I gotta ask this. Is your goal to be a homewrecker? Mrs. Odechi, I've been told that people like you are called homewreckers. Don't you want to start your own family? An absurd title. Do not lump me in with unsavory and dishonorable wretches. If anything, she is the homewrecker. She has stolen what is rightfully mine and Mr. Avidine's to share. Miss Odechi, be careful slinging such accusations around. Orven, come here, child. Yes, Mrs. Langtree? Let her be, child. It feels wrong, Mrs. Langtree. I don't like how she talks about Mrs. Avidine and Mr. Avidine and their kids. It feels wrong to leave it be. Like, I don't want it affecting them. Mr. Avidine has to work with her. And it can't be healthy for Miss Odechi either. Sweet Orven, the boss's marriage won't be ruined over Wilhelmina. He's tough, you know that. And she's got enough sense to not bring this nonsense directly to him. She's infatuated with an idea, not the actual Ret Avidine. So when she's actually working with him, she's pretty normal. Or normal enough for her nowadays. That's good. I'm glad it doesn't affect Mr. Avidine. But this mindset can't be good for Miss Odechi. What is Wilhelmina to you? A co-worker? Wrong. She is your boss. She is our manager. You can't do this for her. You're a recently hired child who wants to remedy the illness of your managers decades older than you. It's going to take a lot more than you to help her, child. Trust me on this one. It can't be good for her to be this delusional. It really feels like she's living in a different world than us. It must be lonely. I'm sure she is. But whatever happiness she has is good enough for her, otherwise she would have given it up, right? Okay. Poor Miss Odechi. Orvo! Herb! Ah, Orvo, my head is killing me. Someone went a little too hard at the tavern, huh? Ugh. It's your own fault, boy. You knew it was a weeknight. Mrs. Langtree, please don't speak that loud. My head is killing me. Why don't we switch places today, Herb? The hot shop is, hot and loud. The boxing station will be cooler and darker and less noisy. Hopefully a lot less things will bother you. Okay, Doc, look at you. Thanks, man. I'll take you up on that. Orven? Don't like the Doc nickname? Let's just stick with Orvo. Say less, Orvo. Sorry, man. Didn't mean anything by it. No, of course not. No, don't worry. Let's get working. Somehow I got through the morning shift. Barely. Let this be a warning for you, boy. You can get away with this because you're young, but give it a couple of years and it's not going to be viable anymore. Mrs. Langtree, you're joining us outside for lunch? Don't get used to this. My old frame can't handle sitting on the hard stone stairs every day. What's the occasion? Orven? Surprise! I made you both lunch. Dude, no way! I hope you like steak, onions, and tomatoes over rice. That sounds amazing. Eat up, guys. A little token of my thanks for making my first month here so great. You truly are too good, precious child. This is incredible. I'm glad you guys like the meal. Dude, it's so good. Oh? Before you finish, Herb, I've got a game for you. No, not the spice game. I'm gonna suck. You can play too, Mrs. Langtree, if you want. What is the spice game? It's when you guess which of these spices I use in the meal. I'll pass. I think I've got this down. Is this how you got good at cooking, Orven? Initially, my grandma used to play this with me. Here, Herb, you can smell them. But none of them smell like this. Just try to guess one. Salt, pepper. Come on, those are given. Try to get one more. Dude. This is how you get good at cooking. Just try and take a bite. Here, I'll just make it between three choices. It's either garlic powder, cumin, or oregano. I don't taste the cumin. I don't know what oregano is, but I don't think it's in there either. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably garlic powder. Yes, you're right. It's garlic powder. That's the biggest secret. Everything tastes good with garlic powder. That's a fact. Thanks. That wasn't too bad. So next time, you can cook for Orven. I still think I'm far off from that, though. It's all steps, and this was the first one. You don't have to be this excited. Trying and risking failure, that's what tall men do, right? You're so right. Hey, we'll definitely pass this time, right? Our track record doesn't have the same confidence as you. Come on, Mrs. Langtree, we have to do well. I mean, didn't you hear Mr. Avidine? What do you think, Orven? I think all we need to do is trust Mr. Avidine and Remedium. I think if things don't work out, we should probably look into Remedium. Look, let's trust Mr. Avidine. I think Mr. Avidine hasn't done anything to make us believe he doesn't have everything under control. See, Mrs. Langtree? You just gotta have a little faith. Ah, to be young. Just be careful, boys. Things tend not to work out the way you think they will. But they eventually work out, so we don't have to sweat. Right, Orven? I mean, I think. Mr. Avidine believes in us. We need to believe in him. We're his tallest men. True, true. Time to head back to hear the good news. Thanks again, boys, for having me for lunch. Thanks for joining us, Mrs. Langtree. I hope it's good news that's waiting for us. Where's Mr. Avidine? Everyone. I think Mr. Gungan is trying to get everyone's attention. Everyone, please. Someone really has to teach him how to yell. Everyone! We've failed again. Oh no. No way! And what is management going to do this time? Mrs. Langtree, as you all know, we will make adjustments and continue forward. Bull. You said that the last 2 times. Mrs. Langtree, I have mouths to feed at home. I need some security in knowing this company will be profitable and profitable soon. I haven't forgotten about how Magical Beans fared after 3 attempts. Magical Beans? One of our previous products, a bag of beans where each bean had a randomized magical property. Wait, that sounds rad. Good or not, the project was killed because it never passed its review. Oh, what? I didn't know that. So 3 failures is a lot. Let's not forget what Mr. Avidine said yesterday, guys. Yes, let's. This is merely a bump in the road to success. We review the notes from the Apotheca once more and move onward from there. I'm leaving. I can't stand this nonsense anymore. Mrs. Langtree, everyone, let us man our stations once again. More than any time before, we need to be steadfast. Here are the adjustments for protection that need to be done. Mr. Gungan will be informing the laboratory technicians of their adjustments. And Mr. Avidine, who had stayed overnight, will return tomorrow. Poor Mr. Avidine. Forward, compatriots, towards success. Did Mrs. Langtree actually leave? Yeah, she seemed really upset. That's rough. That's not right. I mean, I love Mrs. Langtree, don't get me wrong, but she knows nothing else can be done, and that everyone's trying their best, right? I feel like she's never happy with how things are. Let Mrs. Langtree be. Mrs. Langtree is wrong. I mean, I like Mrs. Langtree, but things can turn around, so I'm going to say she's wrong. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's doing what they can with what they have. We don't know what the apothecary said this time. It might be different from the last approvals. So true. Orville Zanery? Looks like Mr. Gungren's... I can't say this dude's name. Gungan's gonna offer you some reassurance anyway. I told you everything's under control. Seems like it. Such a fast turnaround. Mr. Gungan, you wanted to see me, sir? Yes. At the announcement, you... Sir? He's so quiet. Don't do that. Don't do what, sir? Sorry, I didn't catch what you said earlier. Do not speak. He seems mad. What did I do? Do not speak over me. You raised your voice to the crowd on my behalf. Don't do that again. I am your superior. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to undermine you in the slightest. The crowd is rowdy and I can be a loud guy, so I thought I could be helpful. You weren't. Sorry again, sir. I'll mind my business next time. Good. Mr. Gungan, do you mind if I ask you something? Yes. Is it really necessary? Oh boy, off to the fantastic start. Talking to him might be tough. Should I be direct or indirect? I feel like he's a direct person, so let's go with that one. Why didn't Remedium get clearance? It is unnecessary that you know. I think we're all feel more motivated if we're not working in the dark. Your motivation is irrelevant. Do your job. Sir, with all due respect, we deserve to know. You do not. Sir, please, what happened to you believing in people making a Remedium? Avidine doesn't mean half the things he says. You're all expendable. Sir? Especially you. You just got here. Don't think that you're special. Sir, do you have something against me? I do. You believe that you can do whatever you want. You think you can change the world, but you can't. Do your job. Goodbye. Dude, he's an ass. Well, that went poorly. What's this paper on the ground? Mr. Gungan must have dropped it after getting so worked up. No way. Oh, shoot, that was loud. It's the review of Remedium. Do I keep it or return it to Mr. Gungan? We're going to keep it. Grandpa must be with the gods on this one. Thanks, everyone. Time to embrace opportunity. Let's see if I can understand any of this. Okay, Scion Gungdan, ppm, Avidine Factory, Ventreville, 9 Libra 128 F2. In regards to the approval of Remedium, we at the B&T Apotheca believe that the drug Remedium fails to meet the standards of the Magic and Medicine Academy, MMA, and thus cannot be municipally approved for public distribution. Below are the practices that the product Remedium fails to meet. Title 20, Chapter 2, Subchapter 6, Part 1703. The drug or medicinal product in question must have a variable set of humanoids in order to be distributed to public. The varied aspects of the subject must include, but are not limited to, age, species, race, and sex. We at the B&T Apotheca believe that Remedium has not been tested on a significant number of adults ages 20 and older. Okay, so they're not testing their medicine? Title 20, Chapter 2, Subchapter 6, Part 1705, Subpart 1. The participants of the trial submitted as proof of safety must have their health and side effects documented after the trial is completed. These documentations must continue past the trial itself, and depending on the class of drug or medicinal product in question, can require decades of research. We at the B&T Apotheca believe Remedium to be a Class 3 drug as it falls under the classification of risk of origin. Remedium's origins deal in forensic pathology and not botany or magicry. The B&T Apotheca would like subjects to be followed for at least 10 years after the trials of the drug before consideration or public distribution. 10 years? Then it would take forever to pass anything. We've taken into consideration the animal trials and have lowered the request from 50 to 10 years per the appeal of the Scion Gungdan, ppm. Until the above criteria are met, Remedium is denied municipal approval for public distribution as it has not completed the above guidelines outlined by the Magic and Medicinal Academy for safe drug or medicinal product. This letter has been written and reviewed by the below apothecaries that have been certified by the MMA. Babinski Jones, ppm MMA, and Throckmorton Jones, ppm MMA. Remedium's origins deal with forensic pathology. Forensics, isn't that what we do to dead people? I don't know anything about forensic materials in Remedium. That definitely doesn't get to production. Oh, so we get to click on the stuff. Okay, nice. 10 years? 10 years before public distribution? In 10 years, everyone will be wiped out by the devil's lung. We can't wait that long. Titles, chapters, and subchapters of a book of law or something? Oh boy, they must be talking about rules and regulations. And that's way over my head. Curse all this magic stuff. Oh wait, a summary. I'm saved. We at the B&T Apotheca believe that Remedium has not been tested on a significant number of adult subjects aged 20 and older. That's super weird. I would have thought we wouldn't have had enough kids for this kind of trial. B&T Apotheca? I got the name of the shop. Let's see what else it says. Fails to meet the standards of the MMA. Yikes, yeah, we gotta reach MMA safety standards. I know that shops won't sell anything that doesn't reach MMA standards. ppm? It's definitely a title for someone who deals with magic. I think. Proficient in potions and magic. That's what that stands for. Nice, nice. Look who knows a little bit about magic. Okay, so read that. Did that. Uh-oh, titles, chapters, and subchapters of Book of Law or something. Oh boy, they must be talking about rules and regulations, and that's way over my head. Curse all this magic stuff. Babinski Jones, Throckmorton Jones. I've got the apothecaries' names. Oh man, this is getting real. But it's so nice reading tangible things that need to be done. Why did management keep things vague when there are very real things outlined that we need to do? Should I talk with the Jones brothers? Wait, isn't that going over people's heads? Can I do that? I'm just some guy in production that's been here a month. I can't do that. I need to do it. I can do it. Well, realistically, I probably wouldn't because you're probably going to lose your job. But I feel like it's something we need to do. Whether or not I believe I can do this, I think I need to do this. I think I got to do it for Remedium, for all the people that need it. The Jones brothers must have a better idea on what we can do to make sure Remedium is safe. I need to ask them. It's not a matter of me, it's a matter of what's right. It's time to go. B&T Apotheca. I'm assuming it stands for Babinski and Throckmorton. I'm about to meet people with the coolest names I've ever heard and who are magic certified. Super magic dudes. And these guys are going to take the time out of their day to explain magic bureaucracy stuff to me? A guy who doesn't understand Mr. Avidine's door? Grandma, I'm trying. Grandpa, help me. So, is the idea that you are a horse to, like, the bone? Or is it that the body is shifting and shaking to become the horse? Well, that's the debate that wizards have been having for decades, right? It just depends on whether you align with the naturalist camp or with the intellectual camp. Right. Right. Is the horse from Earth, or did our minds make the idea of the horse, which then made the horse real? Well, I'll say on my end, if the horse is a shift and a shaker, it's much easier. A lot less power to shift things around to be a horse than to change them entirely to a horse. Throck, you absolute madman. We're going through with this. Oh yeah? No more horsing around, Babs? I should probably get their attention. They seem pretty into horses. Excuse me. Hey there, welcome to Babinski and Throckmorton's Apotheca. We promise to meet all your medical needs with or without magic. Yeah, what ails you, my friend? I'm Throckmorton, but you can call me Throck for short. And I'm Babinski. We're the Jones brothers. Sorry to bother you both. My name's Orven, and I'm from the Avidine factory. I noticed that you two are the apothecaries in charge of Remedian's review, and I wanted to ask you guys a couple of questions. Hold your horses. Did Scion send you? He wants someone new to yell at us. Yes, we had detailed the requirements and offered our guidance on how to get Remedian up to par, but Scion has rejected and rebuffed and ridiculed all such efforts. Oh, Mr. Gungan never told us that. He never even mentioned you guys. I'm here by myself. Sent for myself. They probably wouldn't even like that. I'm here right now. So if not a representative of your company, then why have you come here? I wanted to hear what was wrong with Remedium for myself. Straight from the horse's mouth, oh, let's go with that. They're talking about horses. I wanted to hear it straight from the horse's mouth? Directly from the muzzle, huh? You like him, don't you? Nay, whether I like him or not is irrelevant. I am kindred with him. We are the same soul. I will make sure he is heard. Oh boy. But sorry, buckaroo, you're backing the wrong horse. What do you mean? Honestly, Remedium is weird from the jump. And that elusiveness your bosses have about the product is persistent throughout the entire process. Orven, Remedian needs more time to be proven to be safe for people to use. And your bosses probably didn't think that fact was great optics to maintaining morale. They had to have a tight rein on the information they disclosed, so you all weren't discouraged. But we were very clear with what adjustments needed to be made so that this product could be safely approved. But knowing Scion, a nod is as good as a wink to a blind horse. What? I'll just ignore that. I read it. This document, right? Yes, sir, that's the ticket. Do you have questions about it? About the insignificant ages, about the forensics? Maybe we'll get asked both, so let's start with ages. What's the first part about? Not having enough data from subjects 20 years and older. It's exactly that. If you look at the research paper Scion has given us, it's highly unusual. So you're saying we have a lot of data on people 19 and younger? So like kids and babies? Not enough from anyone younger than 2 years of age, but from 3 to 19 there is plenty. Enough to choke a horse. Everything about this is weird. There isn't any way around asking why your subjects tend to be so young. Did Mr. Gungan say anything about that? Something along the lines of the data being early. They test more on adults in later stages, which is unusual because usually it's the reverse. We make sure things are safe for adults before children, but not immediately unethical. Some diseases are more prevalent in children, so it makes sense that those studies are primarily performed on children. But devil's lung doesn't only affect kids, right? I'm pretty sure anyone can get it. Bingo. I imagine this would be very difficult to explain to their workers, so they avoid mentioning it at all. Until we get numbers in other age groups, submitting these reviews and appeals is all just horse hockey. Wow. So we're way out from public distribution. Why are we even making products? Seems like your team has put the cart before the horse. I came for answers, but I feel like I'm even more confused. I can answer more questions if it'll help. Okay, the forensics. So what's the part about forensics? Ain't that about dead people? Forensic pathology, which is about finding out how people died. So you found dead people parts? In Remedium? Steady there. We aren't implying that, no. If you're telling us that, then that is highly irregular and Remedium must be shut down. No, I just thought that's what you guys were saying. The papers don't say that there are dead people parts in the potions. The problem is that the papers don't say what Remedium is at all. Yes, we're saying that the Avidine research as to how to eradicate the devil's lung started as autopsies, which is fine, Orven. That sort of process is not unheard of, okay? It is just confusing as to how the medication came to be from these experiments. Is it a plant horse or is it a magic horse? He's stretching it now. Exactly. Is the Remedium potion botanical in nature or magical? Don't they write what it's primarily made of in Gungandium? I heard it was an organism Mr. Gungan found that could kill the disease. Gungandium is the thing we're trying to identify. What is Gungandium? Organism isn't specific enough. Disease isn't specific enough. Do you know? No, the compound is already made by the time it gets to me. But can't you test it to see what it's made of? We will. We must. But we are required to know what the nature of the substance is first. The tests performed on magical materials are different from organic materials, which have their own procedures dependent on classification. And these are unfortunately expensive. The government will not grant our use of these products without a ballpark of what the material is first. Can't be wasteful. Indeed, this block is very reasonable. So until we get answers for this as well, we cannot approve its use. Cyan's beaten a dead horse. This has been a lot. The linguist horseplay? Nah, that's just impressive. I just don't get why Remedium is so weird. And does Mr. Avidine know about this? Our correspondence has been with Cyan Gungand, so it is unclear how Ret Avidine is involved with Remedium. Just letting you know we're all on the same page. I don't think that's true at all. What he means is that we all want a viable and safe treatment for the devil's lung. We're not trying to burden anyone by denying Remedium repeatedly. If you can get them to release information regarding the contents of the compound used in Remedium, Gungandium, yes. And if you can get more data on subjects 20 years and older, and finally, if you can get the follow-up data from the test subjects used in previous rounds of testing, we'll be happy to let the public have a treatment for this plague. And also wait 10 years. On the contrary, if we know the compound and get more data on subjects 20 years and older, the process can be vastly expedited. We will still need follow-ups each month until around a year out, but this is obviously much faster than 10 years. That would be awesome. It's because if we know the compound's elemental composition, it's a much more well-tread path and less discovery needs to be done, which also means less long-term studies. You gotta know the long-term effects of these sorts of things. We can't have this be a stalking horse. You're just making these up now, aren't you? Surprisingly, not that time. Once these are all settled, then we'll be happy to clear Remedium. But these requirements cannot budge. Wild horse won't drag us away. I understand. Maybe people will listen to your advice since you're an Avidine employee. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You're right, Throck, but I don't know. Orven's arrival was unexpected. Perhaps there's hope. Maybe if Cyan wasn't a horse doctor. He's a vet. Throck, you genius. Again, we're trying to help the best we can. Perhaps some advice from a doctor would be beneficial to this production. Doctor? Yes, specifically a somatic practitioner, as the devil's lung does not have any magical components. I don't know. I feel like they'll just tell us stuff we already know. Or they'll tell us they don't know, just like we don't. And I'm like, isn't this your job? This is a surprising opinion, Orven. I thought that since you are interested in medicinal magic, you would be fond of practitioners. You're stir-upset. I'm not stir-upset. I'm cool. I just have experience with doctors wanting to take my grandma's money and not really feeling better when that happened. Well, then I think it even more appropriate that you meet this doctor. Her name is Dr. Achille Eclair. The Southsiders call her Dr. Key. Southsiders? She's in the south of town? Yep, doing great work. She's a real workhorse. Your last name is Jones now. Wonderful to have another mind for banter. I'll always be a Zanry, so long as my grandma's alive. But Orven Jones doesn't sound too bad. Ah, I got caught up in the banter. So back to Dr. Kai. Right, here's her address. It's best to get to her in the evening as she has a clinic in the morning and afternoon. And I would advise you to go tomorrow evening. Obviously, we want you to go as fast as possible, but I recall she's out of her office this evening. I believe she's doing some house visits. Don't spare the horse. I'm assuming that means that I should be fast and not that I should kill a horse. Do not kill horses. Understood? Orven, please go to Dr. Kai. Just as you went out of your jurisdiction to talk to us, please go against your biases and go to Dr. Kai. She's a wonderful woman. No, I understand, Mr. Baminsky. I'll go. Thank you, Orven. I hope this has been an enlightening conversation. For sure, without a doubt. Thank you, guys. Although, I don't think I feel better. In fact, I think I feel worse. You're looking a little hoarse for wear. Worse for wear. Stretching again. But at least I know now. Truth is often hard to hear, but we won't be able to move forward without it. I'm glad you asked hard questions. And now I get to go to the doctor's. It's my lucky day. Chin up, Orven. There's no going back to ignorance. You gotta make hay while the sun shines. Actually, when the sun is down, remember, she'll be free to talk in the evening. She's working during the day. I got it, guys. Thanks again. Proud of you, buckaroo. Here's our number if you need anything. And visit anytime. Wow, that was so much information. Sounds like Gundam might be hiding some stuff. Well, that was a huge day. Feeling very bummed and also exhausted. And the best cure for that is food. What should I do for dinner? I can either go home or to ABP. Apparently we have to go home. It's not letting us go to these. I just want to go home. It's a long shot, but maybe Azrael is back. I see eating veggies. Azrael, you've come home with a tree. Smile. They grow up so fast, but I'm glad you're back. Come in. I'll get you more peaches, and I'll get a cool bath going, too. Smile. I'm so glad you're doing well. So, is this what we're doing? You'll pay visits in the afternoon and do your thing the rest of the day? Smile. Okay. What do you do when you're out there? Azrael, are we going out? Wow, you make quite a trek every day, don't you? Tootie. Tootie. Maddie, you can't run off like that. It's dangerous. Tootie, did you make a friend? Oh, hello. My name is Meldon, and I watch over these kiddos. That's, Avidine's kids. Can you guys introduce yourself? My name is Lunetta, and this is my brother. Sorry, his name is Maddie. He's a little shy. These names sound familiar. Who talked about Lunetta and Maddie? Quick wit. Mr. Avidine. I'm pretty sure these are the Avidine children. Let's see if me knowing their dad can get Maddie to open up a little. Maddie, guess what? I work for your dad. Well, that was quick. Like Meldon. Yeah, like Meldon. Do you do dad's job during the day? Or do you go to dad's job during the day? I do, and he says a lot of good things about you guys. What does he say? Mr. Avidine says that more than anything, he's proud to be your dad. Well, you can tell Dad that we love him. And we're proud to be his kids. Yeah. I think you guys could probably do that tonight, right? Sometimes Dad goes out at night, so I thought maybe he'd be at work. He did pull an all-nighter for Remedium, but Mr. Gungan said he went back home. That was just for last night. I think he might be waiting for you guys at home. Okay. Maddie, Dad's going to be home tonight. Do you think he'll play games with us? I think he might be a little tired. He worked really hard these past couple days. Aw. Maybe we can make him something to feel better. Like what? Let's draw him something. I want to help. I'll draw me and Dad, and you can draw you and Mom. Yay! Let's go, Meldon. We have to get this ready for Dad. Okay. A hug. Thank you for the idea, Mr. Orven. You're welcome, Miss Lunetta. Bye, Mr. Orven. We'll see you around. Bye, guys. Thanks, buddy. This was great. I see why you don't want to be stuck in a house. There are a lot of cool people out here. All right, lots of cute scratches and snacks before I go back home. Okay, I actually have to go back home. I'll see you soon. Stay safe. I think I gotta talk to Grandma. I know it's a little early, but you should be expecting your new nightly calls. Pick up, Grandma. Hello, my favorite son. Grandma. Orven, you won't believe it. I had the best night's rest last night. You really are the melatonin I need in my life. Our talks really just put me at peace. I'm glad, Grandma. Uh-oh. That tone. What's wrong, Orven? What? No, I'm fine, Grandma. It's nothing, Grandma. I mean, either way we're saying no, so we'll go with that one. It's really not a huge deal. If I'm living on my own, I should be able to handle this. Sounds like nonsense to me. You can't pull this on me, Orven. Your grandma's been in this business too long. The business? The business of Orven Zanry. So tell me what's wrong, baby. I think I'm really confused. My bright young boy? It must be awfully twisted to have you at this upset. I just... Breathe, baby. Slow and sure. Grandma, I don't know what to do. My baby. Grandma's here. Tell Grandma what's wrong. You know I'll come to Ventreville right now. I got my little bag and these legs and I'll be there. Thanks, Grandma. Sorry, this is so dumb. I don't know why I'm crying. Excuse me, I will not take any of that. This is dumb nonsense. If it's making you this upset, it's very important. I love you, Grandma. Words cannot encompass how much I love you, Orven. So let Grandma help you. What's wrong? I just don't know what's right and wrong anymore. And when I tried to figure it out, people started getting really upset at me. And I don't mind them being upset, but I don't understand why people hate that I'm trying to figure out what's right. And I feel so lost. Oh, my baby. Whatever you've been trying to figure out, it's remedium. We failed again. And I just want to know why. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But it feels like there is. People make it seem like I'm trying to figure out why, why is wrong. What do you mean? I talked to Miss Odechi, Mr. Grundon, Herb, and they all said that it's better to keep my head down, that I should just trust what I'm told should be enough, and everything will end up okay. But I don't know if I can be satisfied with that. That's an important question. Can you be satisfied with that? I just know that there's so much I don't know. And it feels crazy to think that I'm right over all my seniors. I'm not satisfied with knowing nothing, but I'm not confident enough to push against everyone else. I'm just some kid. Well, Orven, you aren't just some kid. You are Orven Zanry. You're an incredible child. You're smart, but you're also kind and humble. All good things. But you gotta have confidence, child. Once you have all the pieces, you have to make a choice. And that choice is to do what you think is right. But I'm not sure what's right anymore. And I'm not there to see and to know. Child, you've grown, and this is something you're going to have to do for yourself. What is the right thing to do? Are you going to follow orders because you believe in this product and the people so much that they can go unchecked? Or are you going to risk disrespect and disobedience for the truth? And the only person who can make this decision is you, child. But don't worry, because no matter what choice Orven Zanry makes, his grandma will always be beside him, always love him, and always be there for him. Thanks, Grandma. I needed this. I love you, baby. I love you so much. Now you need to sleep. It's been a long day. Get your rest. You're not done yet. I know. Thanks again, Grandma. Good night, Orven. Good night, Grandma. Nothing like talking to Grandma. So lucky to have her. I should shower. Wonder what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I guess I'm stuck at the doctor's. A nightmare. I guess I can't be too mean towards Dr. Kai since I've never met the woman. Maybe it was just the doctors in Germanon. Maybe things have changed since I was sick. I don't know. If I find out she's taking advantage of Southerners, Southsiders, we can't be friends and she is not touching Remedium. Should I prepare questions for her? Will she know what's going on? Nah, I'm not going to pull that much effort into this. It'll be what it'll be. I can't sleep thinking about doctors. I feel like I'm going to lose my legs. Ugh! Get it together, man. Why are you acting like a child? Get it together. You're acting like a loser. Give her a chance. Do you think that you're smarter than Mr. Babinski and Mr. Throck? No. So just buck up. Stop whining. Talk to the doc. She's just a doctor. You're not even going as a patient. Literally not worth losing sleep over. Go to bed. Man, I wish I could do that in real life. Command myself to sleep. Time to go. Tallest of men. Every day I just have to do my best. You can't be afraid of a doctor forever. Look, tallest of men. Who are we? Tallest of men. Time to make everyone proud. Oh, we didn't eat breakfast today. At least every morning I can smell bread. And that's a good smell. And no matter what happened to me yesterday, the smell of fresh bread is still good. Oh man, is Mrs. Langtree even coming to work today? I didn't even think about that. There's no point in going back. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. But if Mrs. Langtree does show up today and I'm not there, I think it would be better if I soften the blow before management shows up. I don't see her waiting for me, but I usually get here first. I just squat here until someone comes. Mrs. Langtree, you're here. I'm glad I wasn't left waiting for long. I wish I wasn't. Well, I'm glad you're here. You're just glad someone is here to open this gate for you so you're not loitering outside the factory. I mean, that's definitely part of the reason why, but not all. How are you doing? Wait for her to talk first. Let's ask her how she's doing. How are you feeling? Today? Well, good as I'll ever be. How about you, child? I know you had high hopes for a remedium. I'm not so sure anymore. I'm doing the same as always. Let's do this one. I know that the news wasn't what we were hoping for, but I still think this can work. I'm still the same, still hopeful we can move forward. I don't expect everyone to be here, though. I know the news wasn't great. But when we do get approved, I think we'll all be relieved. Yeah, well, I don't know if I'll ever be with you on this Orven. This old heart can't do that anymore. Can't do this anymore. What do you mean, Miss Langtree? Nothing, child. Let's get back to our work. I'm glad to be working with you, Mrs. Langtree. You're one of the reasons I think we can pull this off. Well, that faith might be misplaced, child. But I do love working with you, Orven. We got this. Orvo! Herb! Hey, Mrs. Langtree. You feeling okay? As good as any day. I'm glad. You know, I've really been thinking about things that can help support production morale. And I was thinking we should join a handball league. Handball is great, Orvo. I'll teach you the rules. A lot of running and teamwork, plus you don't need a ton of expensive equipment. It's scrappy like us, you know? Mrs. Langtree, you're free to join too, of course. I've seen your strength. You would be a great addition. My old joints can't dive for the balls, but I used to play when I was younger. Then you can be our coach. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Orvo, you in? I don't know. I guess? Sure? Yeah, Orvo, it's going to be so fun. Production domination. We want to be winners shape. We want to be in winner's shape. Can you get us there, Mrs. Langtree? Are you willing to do what I'm coaching you to do? Sick. Dude, I'm so hype. I'll try not to drag us down too much. Stop it, Orvo. You've got this. It's all for fun and teamwork anyway. Oh, Orvo, I meant to tell you. I heard from some guys that we're going to be submitting our reviews to different apothecaries for review. What? Really? I heard that the one we're sending it to might have it out for us. There's always something after us. That's not true, I guess. Where did you hear that? Who did you hear that from? Just some guys in production, but I'm pretty sure Mr. Gungan and Miss Odechi say the same thing. I'm going to talk to Miss Odechi then. What for? I just want to see what's up, you know? Why'd they make this call? Shouldn't we just be trying to make our own products as safe as possible? Our product is safe. Is it? Do you know that? Of course. Why would they be making us make something unsafe? Why did Remedian fail 3 times? Because they aren't fair? Orven, what's your deal? Do you not trust our supervisors that much? And even if you don't, which I don't, this isn't your call, Orven. You aren't being paid enough to worry about stuff they're supposed to be doing. Yeah, you're just a production line guy like me. We don't need to know. Herwin, watch over Orven for me, all right? Yes, ma'am. We're doing this because we care, Orven. We don't want you getting fired or something, or taking on work you shouldn't. You get that, right? Yeah, Herb. Thanks, man. Come on, bro. I feel awful. Stomach won't stop churning. I think Herb is saying something. Vin. I'm sweating so much. I feel so cold. Orven. You finally heard me? Oh, sorry, Herb. I'm just not feeling great. Yeah, I can see that. You haven't eaten anything. You're not looking good. Are you sick? I feel sick. I'm fine. I feel sick. I don't know if I'm sick, but I definitely feel sick. My stomach is killing me. I feel like I'm going to puke. You should really go home, Orven. You know how people are with being sick ever since the devil's lung. But besides that, you look awful. You need to rest. Please, you gotta go. I'll let Miss Odechi know. Okay. Yeah, get out of here. Rest up. Your grandma would hate me if I didn't take care of you at least this much. Thanks, Herb. Anytime, bro. Oh, what was that look for? I finally made it home. Oh, gods. What is happening to me? So weird, though. I didn't meet anyone sick recently. I know I gotta at least drink water. Can I stand? Nope. No standing. I will definitely pass out if I stand. Crawling it is, then. Oh, man, I've been there with a sickness before. Water. Ugh. What's with my stomach? It's crazy sensitive. It hasn't been like this since... I guess I'm that stressed. Remedian is going to kill me before the devil's lung gets to. Ah. Orven? Herb? I'm in the bathroom. Your door is open, so I'm gonna close and lock it, okay? Yeah, man, thank you. Whoa, Orvo, you look worse. Why aren't you at work? Because you looked awful and I figured you needed some help, bro. I told Miss Odechi we were both feeling awful and made sure to stress that you got us both sick. Thanks for throwing me under the bus, man. That's what friends do. And they also help when one's almost dead on the floor. And you're literally on the floor, so you can't refuse any care today. You need all the help you can get, man. You look awful. Okay, man, thanks. I definitely feel awful. Okay, I mean, I'm no doctor, but I've been sick before. My mom is pretty cool. So I'm just gonna do whatever she did. You cook, right? You got ginger or ginger tea? Both are in the kitchen. But waters even make my stomach bubble. Oh, well, that's all the advice I got, really. You gotta try the ginger, then. Okay, let me get you off the floor first. Just put all your weight on me, dude. You know all I do is lift. So true. Okay, sit here. I'll get you some new clothes, and, oh, I'll get a towel, too. I'm gonna raid your closet. Sorry, man. Gotta find something soft and comfy. Raid away. I don't have anything to hide. Yeah, you just rest. You know, when I first took this job, I really wanted to take the housing they provided, but my mom convinced me out of it. Honestly, glad she did. I can't imagine living dealing with stuff like this by myself. I'm lucky I'm not dealing with it alone either. Yeah, man, I'm the best friend ever. Okay, I got everything, and I even got this basin of water so we can wash you up a little. You can wipe yourself down, or do you want me to do it? Let me try to do at least that much. Like, I'm alright, thanks, though. Thanks, man, but I don't want to try to do this myself. Alright, I'll give you some space and try to hunt that ginger down. We're going Double ginger? Is that what it said? I don't know. Looking forward to it. Okay, sitting up. Time to get out of the vomit clothes. I guess they're just going on the floor. I can't be bothered right now. And wipe down. Ugh. You good, man? Or what the hell, man? This water's boiling. Yeah, of course, you gotta burn the germs. But the germs aren't on my skin. Give me 1 sec. I checked the water before I gave it to you. Is it that hot? Dude, wait, it's not that hot. It is. My whole hand is in it. That's because your nerves are all dead. You're always touching molten glass and stuff when it's too hot. Well, this will make you a better glass blower and make you better. Wipe down with hot water. No, dude, you gotta cool it off. This is crazy. All right. Here, I thought you'd be annoying because you didn't want my help. But you're annoying because you're a princess. Your Majesty, shut up. Oh, this feels nice, man. Thanks. Anytime, bro. Now, let me get back to that ginger. Cleaning up actually helped a lot. New clothes, new me. What should I do next? Sip water, lie down. Personally, I think I would just lie down. I'm not going to try to push anything. Time to lie back down. Ugh, so dizzy. You ready for ginger? Yes, for sure. You gotta sit up, man. I won't have you choking on me. I just laid down. And now you're sitting back up. Just take it easy. Ugh. You good? Yeah, just dizzy. Everything went black for a second. Dude, you gotta drink. Here, take a sip. You put ginger in the ginger tea? Yeah, double ginger. You said you weren't drinking a ton, so I wanted to make it extra potent, you know? More bang for your buck. Oh, shoot. Is it too potent? You gonna vomit? I brought a trash bag. No, this is good. My stomach isn't acting up from the ginger. Oh, thank goodness. And I'm not even going to attempt to cook for you because I know you would puke it up. So if you can drink the tea without barfing, I got you some bread to eat. Toasted? Are you crazy? Princess, you are getting floppy white beard because that's all you can handle right now. I said beard. Floppy white bread. He wasn't going to toast it anyway. Chef Orven has to go away until regular Orven's stomach can handle tea and untoasted bread. Fair. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Of course, I've wanted to visit your place for a while now anyways. Don't tell me this is your first time. With me puking and you nursing me back to health? Hey, neither of us will forget it, right? Sorry it took so long for you to come over, man. Nah, we've been busy with work. You okay, man? Did something happen at work? You okay? Herb? Sorry, just spacing out. You good, man? I got something to tell you. But I don't want to make things worse, you know? You're already dealing with being sick. Well, I mean, the suspense won't help. Either you gotta tell me, I guess. I overheard Miss Odechi talking with Mr. Gungan when I went to tell them that you and I were going home because we were sick. It was fast, but I think they're either firing you or furloughing you tomorrow. Firing? What for? What did I do? I don't have a clue, but Mr. Gungan seemed way too excited to tell you about it for my liking, so I wanted to tell you first, so he didn't get that satisfaction, you know? You got my back, man. Thank you. We're friends, man. Fired, though. What'd I do? No clue, man. Not one. You're like the best worker in production. Plus, Miss Odechi likes you, so whatever Mr. Gungan has on you, it's between you and him. It also could be that you're furloughed. What is furloughed? Well, it's not getting fired. I think they, put you on the bench without pay for a while until they need you to come back. Why? We just got rejected. We need all hands on deck. Yeah, I don't get it one bit. I can't believe this. Fired after 1 month, after I moved my whole life to do this. I know, man. I know it sucks. It's not fair. But I know you'll get a job super fast. Anyone would be serious lucky to have you. And I'm sure anyone here would write you a good rec. Well, anyone aside from Mr. Gungan. Herb, I'm going to miss you. Hey, ow! Why'd you punch my arm like that? I'm sick and weak. No, don't start with that kind of talk. We're hanging. Even if you move back to Germany, we'll still hang. You're my friend, and ain't nothing will keep us apart. You promise? Cross my heart. You're the best. Please visit. Someone's got to be, and you bet I got to meet your grandma. Oh, shoot. Speaking of which, it's getting late. I don't want to keep your grandma waiting, so I'm going to head out. You let me know if you need anything, though. Thanks, man. You gotta come over when I'm sick. When I'm not sick. For sure. You should be proud of yourself, Orven. You're awesome. I'm proud to be your friend. Love you, man. Love you too, man. Good night. Night, bro. Herb is one of a kind. I'm lucky I have him as a friend. I should make something for him when I get better. Oh, well, if I'm fired, then I guess I'd need to, like, drop it off at his house? Wait, but if I'm fired, I don't have a place to live in, right? What am I even getting fired for? For visiting the Jones brothers? Did that make sense? I gotta call Grandma. This call is going to be a mess. I can feel it. Sorry, Grandma. Your son's a mess. Hello? Grandma, it's Orven. My dear Orven, lovely to hear from you. I call every day. Doesn't make it any less lovely. How are you feeling? I know things were a bit rough last night. Would you believe worse? No? Oh no, what happened today? Well, I got super sick, Grandma. Like, I had to go home sick. My baby, let me get you some soup. I'll come to Ventreville and nurse you back to health. I'm okay, Grandma, I'm okay. Herb nursed me back to health. Gave me a bunch of ginger and now I'm drinking and not vomiting. Bless Herwin's soul. I'll be sure to bring something for him and his mother when I come to visit. But you sure I don't need to come to Ventreville now? Do you have ginger candies? I got candy gingers. I got ginger candy. Thanks, Grandma. I'm really okay. I think I'm full of ginger. It's just weird, you know? I don't have any contact with anyone that was sick. Is that so? What were your symptoms? Nausea, vomiting, weakness, and dizziness. Classic stomach bug stuff. Any fever? No, I don't think so. No cough or chills either. You have any idea on where this came from, Grandma? I might. Orven baby, make sure you take care of yourself, alright? You need to take another sick day just to rest. I want you to do so. Well, I think I might be resting for a while. What are you saying? Herb said I might be fired tomorrow. What? What are they thinking, firing my hard-working son? I genuinely have no idea. Not to be cocky, but I know that my supervisor, Miss Odechi, likes me as an employee. Even if they're thinking about how I talked with the contracted apothecaries, I didn't do anything wrong, Grandma, I promise you. I believe you, and I believe that you've convinced me to come over right now, to smack some sense into your bosses and to nurse my angel back to health. Grandma, it's a long way, and I swear I'm okay. I might have to come back home soon anyways. Oh, no, you don't. Those that do my baby harm don't have long left to live. I do miss your chicken stock, though. That was my favorite part of being sick. It's all in the bones, baby. That reminds me, your sickness. If you don't think you got sick from someone else, I think it's because you're torn. Ever since you were young, whenever you were truly troubled, you got all sorts of sick. Vomiting, dizziness, weakness, all of that checks out. Trouble? You're my son, so you got a good and honest gut. So if you're not listening to it, then it'll tell you when it wants you to listen. But how am I supposed to listen all the time? Sometimes my gut tells me to do something that people won't like, or undermines people, or directly goes against people's wishes. I can't listen every time. But I know it doesn't feel like I'm not doing what's right. But isn't doing nothing not wrong? No, I know that something being not wrong doesn't mean that's right. Ugh, I wanted to do what was right, but I just didn't want to risk getting fired. Baby, so if you went back, what would you do? I would follow what people tell me to do. I would listen to my gut and do what's right. I would listen to my gut? It feels bad, Grandma. I know I could have said and done more. But with what I did do, I put myself at risk of getting fired. So I don't know what would have happened if I pushed more. But even still, Orven, what matters is that you do what you think is right no matter what happens. You do that, the world could be against you, and I'd be the happiest grandma alive. Because my boy is the one person with sense and heart in him. Thanks, Grandma. Sorry I didn't commit all the way. I am proud of you, son. The only thing you can do is reflect and choose to do right going forward. And you're doing that right now, even while you're sick. Well, it's because I'm sick, right? My gut is forcing me to do the right thing, or I'll puke for the rest of my life. A good gut doesn't let your stomach A good gut doesn't let you stomach things that will poison you. You're right, Grandma. Thanks. I might call you earlier in the day depending on whether they fire me or not. Just talking with you makes me feel better. Likewise, I love you with everything I got. I love you more than anything, Grandma. Baby, try to get some sleep and rest. Tomorrow, just easy food, you hear? Bread and cereal. Understood, Grandma. Will do. Talk to you soon. It's Azrael. Is it? Oh, she grew peaches. Azrael, look at you. Those peaches are crazy. They're huge. I see how you needed a whole tree to support those. I'm glad you've been doing well. I know, I wish I could say the same about myself. But come in, come in. I'll get you more peaches and I'll get a cool bath going too. Did you like that bath? Nice and cool. You know, I don't have an appetite for most things right now, but your peaches look so ripe. I heard that apothecaries use toot root crops in medicines. Mr. Throck and Mr. Babinski would probably know. Could I possibly try one of your peaches? You'd be lighter. Oh, but I hope that doesn't put you off balance. Really? Okay, this shouldn't hurt at all. Wow, that was easy. Azrael, this is amazing. You look so smug right now. As you should. This is great. And, wow, the effects are immediate. I actually feel rejuvenated. Wow, I can't tell you who did a better job at taking care of me. You or Herb. Thank you, my friend. It's nice we can both take care of each other. I couldn't have asked for a better pet. Though, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it for much longer. Maybe you can take me to where you live and I'll live with you. But somehow I think I'd be too big for your home. Come here, girl. Some pets before you go. Looks like it's time. I'll see you around, okay? I know where you like to hang out. Love you, Azrael. I'm so nervous about tomorrow. Deep breaths, good. Look, deep breaths. Okay. No panicking here. Big breath in. Big breath out. I like the sound effects they use. Big breath in. Big breath. And he's out. Oh, nice. I passed out right away. Well, I guess I get to start off the day on a good foot. I'll just head directly there. I'll eat after. I'm not hungry right now. Whatever happens, let's try not to get sick. Hope for a miracle. No use waiting. Look, whatever happens, let's try not to get sick. I know the anxiety of everything is awful, but I gotta hold it together until I get back. Yesterday was pretty awful. Let's try not to have that happen again. Go to work, come back, sleep. Go to work, come back, sleep. Easy plan, so doable. You can do this. You can do this. I'm just glad that the smell of bread is appetizing again. Was seriously concerned it would trigger my gag reflex. Maybe I'll eat at ABP as a treat after whatever happens today. Mrs. Langtree. Orven, did you hear? I know. My job status is shaky at best right now. Child, It's an abuse of power if I've ever seen one, as expected at the Avidine factory management. But I was talking about this morning at the church. The church? On my way up, there was all sorts of yellow tape and police personnel around it. It looked real bad. Did something happen? I had my listening ears on when I passed by, but I think I heard there might have been a murder. A murder? Who? What? Wait. When was the last time anyone saw Mr. Avidine? Oh my gods, please no. 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 Orven, where are you running off to? Please, gods, please. This can't be happening. No, man, you were my hero. You can't just die on me. I still have so many questions to ask you. What's going on with Remedium? Do you know? Do you know that Mr. Gunnan is being unfair to me? Do you know he wants to get rid of me? If you're gone, what are we going to do? Who will help the people with the devil's lung? You can't just leave this huge mess for everyone to clean up. You can't just die on your family like that. They need you. Mr. Avidine. The door is unlocked. He's dead. Oh my gosh. After the murder of Ret and Flair Avidine, the Avidine factory was shut down and gutted to pay back investors. So they murdered his wife, too. All employees were taken for questioning, with some being detained as the police continued to search for decisive evidence. The Avidine children, Lunette and Maddie, without any known next of kin, their future is yet to be determined. Ventreville, shaken by the murder of the beloved couple and left without hope of a cure, cried out in anguish and fear. Orven Zanry, after questioning, returned to his hometown of Germanon. His actions and time in Ventreville remained a regret he could never satiate, so he numbs the pain with his new routine. With his grandma, he settles for a comfortable life. You got the S2 E18 ending. Thank you for playing. Okay, so it says, if you enjoyed our game and are able, please consider backing us on Kickstarter launching 9/18/24 as we're looking for funding to finish Ventreville's story, or consider wishlisting the full game on Steam and following us on our social media platforms as we post our progress in making the full game. Now, I'm not sure if that's still going on. If the devs see this, they can leave a comment and, let us know if that's what they are. If they're still doing a Kickstarter, because usually you can get neat little backings and stuff like that. So we got different characters here. We have Estia Albopates, Minerva Finley, Ives Valentine, Meldon, what is that? Fearin, and Go Einson. So there's, the different characters there that I assume that, we'll be able to play once the full game comes out. So I hope you all enjoyed Ventreville. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the full game. And I do love murder mysteries. I liked the art style. The writing was great. The music's good. Yeah, so good on you, devs. Like, I'm looking forward to this a lot, to see the full game. And I think right now it's listed on Steam. The full game's available in the quarter 2 of 2027. So we still got a little bit of time till we get the full game. Maybe if they're still doing the Kickstarter, and you can support them through that way if they still are doing it. Might be to help get the production, done a little sooner, so we don't have to wait, another 2 years to go. But you know what? I think it's going to be worth the wait, because I'm very impressed with the demo. I think it's going to be, a really good full game, and I look forward to seeing other characters and, playing as the other characters as well, and, seeing how they differ, from Orven that we play Orven that we played as. But yeah, so let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the game. Once again, I will leave the link to the Steam page so that you can try out the demo if you'd like to maybe see if you can get a different ending than what I got, or just making different choices. So please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.